dreams, dirt, and due diligence. How pre-approval transformed the Jamaican homebuyer's journey. By Jamaica Homes, published on July 24th, 2025. If you've ever watched a home go from bare hillside to gleaming rooftop in Jamaica, you'll know it's not just a build, it's a baptism. There's the sweat, the setbacks, the moments where the rain won't let up and the cement won't set. And yet, somewhere in the rubble, there's hope. Buying a home in Jamaica today may not mean mixing mortar with your own hands, but it does still demand grit, vision, and preparation. These days, the shovels are digital, and the first blueprint isn't architectural, it's financial. Enter the unsung hero of our housing journey, the mortgage pre-approval. Before we discuss why it matters today, let's retrace our steps through time and understand how mortgages in Jamaica evolved from whispered promises of land to the high-stakes business of dreams built in concrete and limestone. Where it all began, from chattel to concrete. Picture early Jamaica, a house meant a timber frame perched atop blocks, with shutters swinging open to the breeze and a zinc roof clanging in the rain. These chattel houses, designed to be moved, mirrored a lifestyle where permanence wasn't guaranteed and land was often inherited without title. Ownership, if documented at all, was familial, informal, occasionally carved into memory rather than deed. But as Jamaica shifted from subsistence to aspiration, so too did our housing needs. The dream grew firmer, weightier. We wanted permanence, concrete, not clapboard. And permanence needed money. The arrival of structured mortgages. Formal mortgages didn't flood in, they trickled. In the mid-20th century, as urbanization surged, so too did the need for financing. Jamaica National, JN, and Victoria Mutual, VM, began offering structured loans. Then in 1976, with all the ambition of a nation chasing progress, the government birthed the National Housing Trust, NHT. The NHT was, and remains, a game changer. Funded through payroll contributions, it allowed the everyday Jamaican to chase homeownership with dignity. With its low interest rates and long repayment terms, the NHT replaced backdoor borrowings and partner draws with something stronger: possibility. In Jamaica, housing isn't just shelter, it's proof. Proof that you've made it, that your name belongs not only on the title, but on the soil. Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes. But even with these institutions in place, there was a problem. Buyers were reacting, not preparing. They'd find a home, fall in love, then scramble to get financing, often losing to someone faster. The rise of pre-approvals. Jamaica learns to plan. And so a quiet revolution began. As Kingston's skyline climbed and developments like Ocean's Edge and Phoenix Park redefined modern living, home buyers started to realize timing is everything. This is where pre-approval earns its crown. In its simplest form, a mortgage pre-approval is a formal thumbs up from a lender, saying, based on what we've seen, you're good for this loan. They've checked your income, debts, credit, and job stability. It's not a casual wink, it's a handshake with teeth. Think of it like this: you wouldn't show up at a patty shop with no cash and expect to walk out chewing. Likewise, in Jamaica's fast-paced real estate market, walking into negotiations without a pre-approval is like showing up barefoot to carnival. Why pre-approval is now essential. It's easy to romanticize home buying. Sunday drives through Mandeville, beach views in Negril, a 5-bedroom fixer-upper in Mobay you're convinced just needs a little love. But love won't get you a mortgage. Sellers and agents in Jamaica today aren't just asking if you want the house. They're asking if your bank does too. Pre-approval tells them You've been vetted. You understand your financial limits. You can move fast. And speed, it's not optional. In hotspots like Kingston 6 or Montego Freeport, homes can go under offer in days. Blink, and a buyer from London with a JN pre-approval already locked in has made the move you hesitated on. Opportunity doesn't knock twice. In real estate, it barely knocks at all. It expects you to be at the door waiting. Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes, a glimpse into the process. Getting pre-approved in Jamaica isn't daunting. It's diligent. Here's what your lender will need: proof of income, job letter, recent payslips, TRN, your taxpayer registration number. Credit report from Credit Info or CRIF, bank statements to prove cash flow. Debt obligations, current loans or credit cards. Valid ID, passport, driver's license, or voter's ID. Based on this, the lender calculates what you can reasonably borrow, your buying power. With this in hand, you can confidently tour developments like Camarana Estates, Jacaranda Homes, or the majestic Swallowtail Tower at the pinnacle, knowing you're not just dreaming, you're budgeting. But I'm not ready yet. Here's the twist. The best time to get pre-approved is before you're ready to buy. Why? Because pre-approval refines your search. No point pining over a home in Cherry Gardens when your budget says Portmore. Identifies your financial weak spots. Credit score too low? Debt to income ratio too high? Better to know now. Puts you at the front of the line. Sellers love a buyer who comes with paperwork. Boosts confidence, yours and your agent's. It's not about jumping the gun. It's about loading it before you need to fire. Timing is everything, even for pre-approvals. Most Jamaican lenders grant pre-approvals that last 90 days. After that, you can refresh with updated documents. But be cautious. Taking on new debt, like a car loan or switching jobs, could impact your status. So once you're pre-approved, stay the course. Live modestly. Keep your paperwork tight. That beachside dream in Duncan's Bay could pop up tomorrow, and when it does, you want to be first in line. The marketplace is listening today. Mortgage pre-approvals aren't just a smart move. They're expected. Agents ask for them. Developers prefer them. And sellers, they often won't even entertain offers without them. Still, many Jamaicans think pre-approvals are for the rich, the ready, or the returning resident. Wrong. Whether you're a teacher saving in Trelawney, a young couple planning your future in Spanish Town, or a retiree in Canada eyeing your forever home in Runaway Bay, this step is for you. Pre-approval isn't about pressure. It's your way of saying, I belong here. I'm not just passing through, I'm planting roots. Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes, the new face of Jamaican homeownership. We're witnessing a powerful shift. Financial literacy is rising. Younger buyers are saving smarter. The Jamaican diaspora is returning, not just with remittance, but with intention. Schemes like the Pinnacle, Colbeck Castle Gardens, and Jacaranda offer lifestyle, not just shelter. In this new market, the best advantage is simple: readiness. So get your documents, call your bank, start the conversation. Because while the housing dream used to be distant, a maybe one day ambition, it's now a matter of paperwork, planning, and timing. Final thoughts. This is more than mortar. Buying a home in Jamaica has never just been about land. It's about legacy. It's about proving something, not to others, but to yourself, that you built something lasting, that your children can stand on what you started. And it begins not with concrete, but with clarity. In Jamaica, we don't just build homes, we build futures anchored in soil and soul. Pre-approval is the first tool you'll ever need. Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes. So if the right house surfaced tomorrow, would you be ready? If not, the journey doesn't begin with bricks. It starts here. Let's prepare, let's plan, let's get you pre-approved, and let's build that future together. Disclaimer: the information provided is for general informational purposes only and does not constitute professional financial, legal, or real estate advice. Readers are encouraged to consult directly with licensed mortgage lenders, real estate professionals, or legal advisors in Jamaica to obtain advice specific to their situation. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, Jamaica Homes and Dean Jones assume no responsibility or liability for any errors or omissions. All opinions expressed are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of affiliated organizations.